Hey guys, welcome back to another part of Superstar Saga. And today we're starting off in a file select screen because I wanted to point out something. I've copied over my file because I actually had a little bit of a recording disaster earlier where I began to record and I had outside interference where basically just stuff happened in my recording environment and I had to stop the video, stop the recording, and come back to it later. And I forgot I hit the save block outside of the tree that you're meant to talk to progress the game from where we were. So we've been up here before, I believe. To give an example of exactly where we were, I came into this section before. It's where the barrel and the wall switch is, and I used high jump to get up here, and I came up here and hit the save book. That's all I've done really, but I need to come up here and talk to the tree to progress the game. But I'm quite thankful I saved there and not like after I get one of the fruits, because like if I did that I would have lost more to the game to show, if that makes sense, and I would have had to play through the game if I wanted the authentic experience again. So in the original game he splits off into three faces, and the three faces become different colors, or like three parts of his face become different colors, and like that doesn't happen in this version. I'm gonna fight all these guys here, so excuse me whilst I do that. The beanies may not seem like they're worth fighting, but like the XP is gonna add up. As long as you hit them with a hammer, it goes by relatively fast. And somewhere around here, there's gonna be an area up this end that has a bunch of beans instead of it, but we also jumped in the sky. Luigi got a level up there. His BP is so low. He got a 4 though. And then up here, there's a bunch of beans in the ground. If you get rid of all of the rocks here, and then switch to Luigi and start digging them out. You can come down here. Then there's also one in this section, and then one right here as well. And basically this is a section where we need to use Mario. We use this like tiling here so you can't squish Luigi to go in here. And then we use Mario's hammer to unlock that gate, and then switch to Luigi. And then Luigi has to hit this switch here. We have to switch back to Mario. And there's Mario's switch. Back to Luigi again. And Luigi's like obstacle here is that he actually needs Mario, if I recall correctly, to hit him back to normal. So then Mario can hit Luigi, make him go under the ground, and hit this here. Then Luigi needs to land on that spring to come up, back up here, get Mario, hit Mario back under, make Mario come up here real fast before that gate shuts, and then hit that switch. So we can get a white chocola fruit and then leave. Basically the switch is to make the gate stay down so we can get Mario out of there. And I'm gonna have to hit Mario back to normal here, and to get high back on my buttons. Come up back through this area since we cleared it out, and I'm not going to hit the save block in case something horrible happens in this recording, because I'm just having unfortunate luck today. Like, I woke up, I didn't feel well, I've been sick like all day basically, and then I've basically had to just deal with a lot of crap all day at work. The Mario guy's level up here. It's weird that he's like slightly behind Luigi now. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to roll high on his BP here. It's quite high already. Stash might be the one to go for. So we can get a 4 there and take it up to 25. We're gonna quickly bounce up here and hit this, get Refreshing Herb. And we're gonna deal with the enemies in this vicinity also. Get the XP out of it. There's also this one up here. I think that's all the enemies. Oh, no, there's still one here. And he hit me before I hit him. I keep finding golden beanies, but they run away from me, like, every time I uncover them from their, you know, their armored state. It's really annoying, actually, to deal with. Oh, there's more Shy Guys. And into the Chicola Cave. I think that's what it's actually called, right? Like, I didn't actually read it. Purple Chicola Cave. Oh. It's a multi-coin block. Ah, well, I didn't get all of them, but we got quite a bit there. Then this section, I don't think there is any enemies in this room. I could be wrong. It has been quite a while, like I said before. I'm looking for high jumps so we can get an item up here. It's another multi-coin block. Then we both bros come over here, and we're gonna do this again, where we have to hold the direction. I always don't hold the direction on the first, you know, input, and I always forget that you actually do need to hold towards the direction you want to go. There we go. And I think we can get back up here. I don't want to... Okay, there we go. Yeah, we definitely can. You have to like perfectly time the jumps to, you know, get that pattern going right there so you can get every coin. Let's go with this to get across. We can get a purple Chicola fruit. And I think there's nothing else in this area, but when we come back down we end up over here, which is a section that we couldn't really access up there from before. If you remember right, I came in there, I think it was last episode, I walked in there and I was like, oh, can't do anything here yet. It's because you had to do it from up here. So we're gonna hit this real fast. Restore some hit points and our BP. Before we, you know, continue, so I want Hammer equipped in case we encounter any random more enemies along the way here. But we're gonna go down this direction, and we're gonna encounter a little baby tree, who is the granddaughter of the Chuckroot, the Great Chuckroot. So she's basically gonna give us a tutorial for something that we already know, that we put Luigi under the ground to get the beans. There we go. I went through all the menu there when I didn't have to. But I was like, where is the icon? Like, I didn't have it on the touchscreen because I have the mini-map up. But yeah, it's basically going through the icon set for no reason at all. So now that we're done with her, we can go across here and into this section, and we're going to see the last fruit to the left here, and we're going to grab that in a moment. It's also a wriggler, where if we approach him, we'll be prompted to jump on him, and if you've ever played a Mario game before, you know what happens when you jump on a wriggler. He gets pretty mad. And that's what's going to happen here once we get these two beans. There is another bean down here, it's hidden in the shadows, I should be saying. And up here, we can make Mini Mario happen. And walk in here, and we bait out the wriggler to come and attack us. And if you're low on HP and BP, you can come up here, hit this block, and restore your HP and BP before you battle regular. No matter what you do here, you're gonna like get a neutral beginning with him. He's pretty upset, that's all we're gonna say here. But we're gonna do 0 to his head, and you're gonna realize it pretty fast that it does nothing. And he's just gonna do his attack to, you know, counterattack us for hitting him. What you want to do here is you want to uncover his body by jumping on it. Oh jeez, I was not ready for him to dash at me. Even though it was completely telegraphed, I just was not thinking he was gonna do it. I was thinking, oh, he's just gonna, you know, do the pattern where he does this little energy attack, this thing, constantly. But you can tell when that's gonna happen because the, you know, the background changes and his body like telegraphs that he's gonna do it. So by hitting all his spots, like to calm him down, and then we can do this, which I'm terrible at. I mean, you've seen me attempt Super Bounce Bros, but like this is a different story. Like right there, I just didn't hit the last part. But he gets mad again after you hit him. You uncover one of his spots there, so now as Mario I can just jump on him and uncover the other ones. And as Luigi, I can uncover one of the last two here. You get a pattern, we basically need to uncover him and then hit his head. And then from here, I actually want to use a Bros attack, and are we going to use Super Bros Bounce, or are we going to use the hammer? I think the hammer, like, the hammer's not the way to go with this. Wow, I missed both, but we did do 14 damage or something, but it's not great at all. I do need to practice my Bros abilities. I know you guys have been saying that in the previous video. I haven't had a chance to yet. I think what I'm going to do tomorrow when I come home from work is practice my Bros abilities a bit to get, like, you know, the inputs down for them. The reason I think that I'm messing it up is that I'm just trying to focus on, like, both Bros at the same time, and I'm not paying attention to the important one in the given situation, where it's obviously telegraphed by the color, but I'm just not pressing the buttons at the right time. Let's see. So we're gonna go back with a Bros Bounce here. Mario, like, didn't get the last hit there. I think he does it again. Yeah, he gets mad again. But we're gonna jump on him and rinse and repeat this boss scenario until he's eventually dead. Jumped way too early. Again, I jumped way too early. Or way too late, rather, fair. We're gonna go with the first burst ability. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Like, why can't I do any of them today? All of them. I just need to practice every single one of them. I can't believe how bad I am at doing them as well. It's just like, when I played this as a kid, right, like, I would never have these issues. And it's just like, it sucks that I'm having such difficulty with them. It's actually really frustrating, and I'm sure it's really hard to, like, as a viewer to deal with also. But I find it really aggravating to, like, play when I'm basically having that scenario. And I'm taking a lot of damage when I really shouldn't be at all. We're gonna go with this, and we're gonna hit him. There, like, how hard is that to do? We killed the Wriggler, hooray. Sorry to be a bit, like, upset about it, but it's really irritating when you know you can do something that's completely within your capabilities, and then you just don't do it because, like, you mess up. And, it's just not enjoyable to experience that, especially when like you want the quality of what you're trying to do to be quite good. I guess I'm putting like too much stress on myself to like, you know, hit these attacks constantly. But yeah, it like sucks, but I'm not that great at it right now. So I need Ty to get out of here. And we have to take all of these fruit back to the tree, who is, I think he's over in this direction. We hit the one next to the regular, but like whatever. Heal before we actually go in here as well. And now that he's asleep, these two show up again. You can activate these blocks and get the items out of them. There's also 3 paths here, all of which have different items on them. And I think that's everything that you can get item-wise down here. I don't see any bean spots, but I could be blind and missing one. You don't have to get every bean, just so you know. It's also the save book that I'm not going to use after that disaster that we had earlier. Even though I've copied the file now, I'm still paranoid about it. Like, it'll take like a day for me to get over that happened. Oh, so these text boxes are automatic and I can't do anything to slow them down. It's really different to the original, the way that presentation's done. Just the coloring, nothing else. Everything's basically the same otherwise. But I think it's just because we had more, like, imagery to be able to play with. The GBA had a limited color set that it could do. Where it had to basically retain to 16 bits, or it just couldn't really handle it for the most part. Alright, I think from what I remember, we have to jump on him at first and then start using the hammer after. Oh, Luigi got hit. Because I think if I use the hammer now it does 0, like I do 0 to his shield. No, I do 17, never mind. Well, you want to destroy his shield first, I believe. So we do use the hammer first. The telegraph is right there, and the gun, and I'm not looking at it. Okay, so now he's turned his gun into a sword, and I believe if we attack him, he's gonna get mad after we've destroyed that. Get rid of that there. So Mario actually has taken quite a bit of damage because I've been careless, and I've not really been paying attention to the telegraphs properly, so I'm going to heal him real fast. And then Luigi, with him, I'm going to start wailing into him with the Not Bad Bros ability, I believe. I can't believe I missed the B button. Like, I feel like I'm just mashing it, and that's kind of why it's not working. When you actually do need to time it. So with Mario, I'm gonna hit him with a hammer real fast here, and hit him with a 17, then go back to Luigi and use the Not Bad Bros. I missed the A press. We're getting us down in this battle. Like, I'm determined at this point. Determination is what you always need to feel when you're doing something wrong. Like, you just can't give up with it and have to be like, I am getting this right regardless. Oh, I missed the A press again. But I understand how it works now, and that's all that matters. There we go, see? It's that way, you just get determined and then work through your problems until you get a solution out of it. Oh, there I did not get a solution because I was not ready for that type of attack. But unfortunately Luigi is on the floor. He is incapacitated for this turn, so I do need to hit him, or I do need to hit him with Mario's normal abilities. Until I can hit him with 29s again. There we go. And then we're gonna go with the other bros ability, the Chopper Bros. Which you can mash on the way down there and get a total of 33 from it. Wow. I could have got even more as well if I got Excellence, which I didn't at all. The bros bounce because I'm almost out of BP. But we have another Chopper Bros actually. Because I haven't really used Luigi at all in that scenario. So there we go, we're getting 60s out of it, which is way more than what we were doing before. Oh wow, he took a big bite out of me. We are out of BP for Luigi, so we actually need to use Syrup at this point to restore Luigi's BP. And we're gonna do another Chopper Bros here. And counter hit him back, and then do knockback bros again. 59, because we got an excellent. And he's dead! That's all it took. Determination of getting the damn Kids Game move out of the way. Like, I can't believe how difficult I found that at first. But whatever, we made it through. I'm happy that we finally hit bro moves properly, and I don't need to like sit there and feel horrible about being terrible at this game that I grew up with. Mario, can you even get a decent number on BP right now? No, you can't. Can you get a decent number on health? Yes. We're gonna increase your health then, preferably by 4 points. Then what do we increase with Luigi? Like, his BP preferably, right? Like, if it's a thing. We can increase it by 3, or we can increase his dash by 3, or speed by 5. There's like 1 5 in here. Damn, I missed it. But, speed is something of importance. Alright, so we fell down here, and we have to find Mario. We have to go down there and help him. but we're Luigi by himself right now. But we're gonna save the game and wrap it up for this episode, so thank you very much for watching, guys, and see you guys in the next part of Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga for the Nintendo 3DS. And if you are enjoying this series and you want to see more regularly, leave a like on the video, and if you are enjoying this series to the point where you want to see the entire thing, then hit the subscribe button and also turn on the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, see you guys next time.